Good morning, everyone. It's Friday morning, and this is an update on today's weather, and more importantly, perhaps, the weather that's coming Sunday into Monday and Monday night. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it this morning. Now, the radar is not as active this morning as it was for a lot of Thursday, but a couple of flakes are flying here and there. Generally speaking, the flurries will be a little less numerous today. In fact, a little sunshine will be out there for a time this morning, especially from Youngstown on south and west. I'm expecting more in the way of flurries and more in the way of clouds to build in as we go into the afternoon. But generally, the weather today will be lower impact than yesterday. Not as many flurries and snow showers. The chance for the roads to get occasionally covered lower than yesterday. I'm not going to rule that out in a few spots, but generally the weather today, pretty low impact aside from the cold and the breeze, which will create wind chills in the single digits and teens. All right, ahead of our system coming our way Sunday into Monday, already some winter storm watches are out for western Ohio. I would expect some winter weather advisories to be issued farther east by the Cleveland and Pittsburgh National Weather Service offices either today or tonight. Those advisories would probably take effect by early Sunday morning. So let's talk about why and what's going on with our system. The timing still looks pretty good to me this morning. I think that snow will arrive by daybreak Sunday. This is one model depiction of the radar as we go into Sunday morning. This is at 1 a.m. By 5 a.m., 6 a.m., some light snow. Now, I think it is going to be light, and this is only going to impact those who may be out early Sunday morning. This is going to be the only trouble spot, I think, for a lot of the day on Sunday. The very first part of the day, as the snow pushes in, temperatures will be below freezing, so this can stick on untreated surfaces. But as we get into the midday and afternoon, notice what happens here. We start to get an intrusion of some drier air from the east. And as this low starts moving more in a southeasterly direction, it's going to draw more of the moisture southward. So by Sunday afternoon, I don't think it's doing a whole lot, especially from about I-80 on north. It may not be snowing for a good chunk of Sunday afternoon. And where it is snowing, it'll be pretty light, and air temperatures will be trying to sneak up to freezing, maybe 33, 34. So I'm not expecting a lot of problems for Sunday afternoon. Now, as we go into Sunday evening and overnight, that will probably change. First things first, the mixing line may get kind of close to our area late Sunday. Maybe up to Route 30 at the farthest north, I suspect. Might have some sleet pellets in places like Lisbon and Salineville and Calcutta, East Liverpool, places like that. I don't think we'll see a transition over to rain in our television viewing area, but a little mixing might occur late Sunday. But that window of opportunity for something other than snow to fall, I think will be fairly brief. By the time we get into the overnight, this is just snow for our area. It is still going to be pretty light, but it's going to be heaviest, I suspect, from about Route 30 on south. The farther north you are with this entire system, I think the lower your snowfall amounts will be. This simulated radar right here, where I've paused it, is Monday morning, and this model, the European model, actually has the snow tapering off pretty quickly during the day on Monday. A little bit faster than some of the other modeling and a little bit faster than we have talked about, but it's a trend we will keep an eye on. Taken literally, the model I just showed you would suggest that while Monday morning could be a little bit tricky, by Monday afternoon we're kind of out of the woods. Stay tuned on that. That's kind of a new development on the timing. All right, as far as impacts during the day on Sunday, here's the initial forecast from the National Weather Service for snow amounts through about 7 p.m. Sunday evening in our areas right here. Its forecast taken literally would suggest that by Sunday evening, a slushy 1 to 3 inches would be pretty likely, with the higher chances of up to 3, maybe in our southern viewing area. But again, down there we may have to watch for some sleet pellets mixing in the afternoon, which would tend to cut down on amounts. Notice the amounts get quite a bit heavier as you head off towards I-71, Mansfield, Worcester, and out towards Findlay, Lima, and as far south as Dayton as well. Now that's just through 7 p.m. Sunday evening, and then you roll this forward to Monday morning, and storm totals by that point are a little bit higher, because again, I think it'll be snowing for a lot of Sunday night. And by Monday morning, we may have, several inches on the ground, especially in our southern viewing area down into Columbiana County. Again, amounts probably start to get lower as you go off to the north. That's just through Monday morning. Some of the other modeling, just real quickly here, this is the European model, kind of what we call the Ensemble Forecast. In other words, various versions of the model are run like 51 times. Each run has slightly different ingredients baked into it, and so you get different results. And then this is kind of the average of all 51 of those runs. And what we're looking at here is the current run. This is the previous run, so we like to look for differences or trends. And its trend, kind of no surprise given the model radar I just showed you, is for a little less snow, but not by a whole lot. The previous run had, 3 or 4 inches for our area for the kind of the storm total. The current run, just a little bit less. So, we can look at a lot of data like this, and what I want you to take away from this video here on Friday morning is that we'll get measurable snow everywhere. Highest amounts with this system most likely going to be in our southern viewing area, kind of the opposite of some storms and some lake effect events. And I suspect the highest impacts overall are likely to be Sunday night into Monday morning. The snow may taper off as early as Monday afternoon. It may take till Monday night. And even though the snow will arrive early in the day on Sunday, aside from an early burst of snow and an early burst of potential travel problems, a lot of midday and afternoon on Sunday should be okay before those higher impacts become more of an issue by Sunday night and Monday morning. So stay tuned. It's a complicated setup. It's a complicated storm, and we'll have you covered. I'll see you tonight on 21 News at 6 and 11 and on Weather for Weather Geeks.